Fellow District 14 Vice President of Education. This is exciting! We finally have our first video recording that I plan to use to communicate with you as we progress through the rest of this year. First of all, let me start by saying Happy Thanksgiving. Belated now. I guess I had too much turkey and I was thinking about turkey coming up to Thanksgiving and I didn't get to do this. But I am happy we're finally able to do this and get this out to you. As I start this, in thinking of doing this today, I was reading this latest issue of a Toastmaster magazine, which I believe each of you should have received. And Pat Johnson, our international president, told a story of John F. Kennedy, former president, when he toured the NASA building many years ago. And it says during the tour, he walked by a man with cleaning supplies. JFK paused and asked him what he did at NASA. The janitor responded that he was helping to put a man on the moon. And that got me thinking about what we do in our roles as Vice President of Education. You are not just filling a role for your office. You are not just there to schedule the roster. You're not just there to occupy an officer position. You are there to help people achieve their life dreams based on what the mission and vision of Toastmasters is, to help people develop the confidence and communication skills to achieve their dreams in life. More than what we do in the club, more than the roles in which we function, our job is helping people achieve their life dreams. That is what I'm passionate about. That is what excites me. That is what gets me to think of new ways to help you, because together we are helping people achieve their life dreams. That's what this is about. So as we start this dialogue, I hope I get to hear from you. I've heard so much from a lot of Vice Presidents of Education. I remember meeting a number of you at the last TLI, and we made a promise. Remember, we made a promise to work hard this first 6 months, get back together again at the next TLI, and figure out the things we need to do for the second 6 months of the year. Now, at the end of this message, I'll tell you what to expect at the next TLI, and trust me, you'll love it. So far, a number of our clubs have done so much regarding their educational awards. There are still a number of things we need to do. One thing that I'll highly encourage you Vice Presidents of Education to work on is the chart we talked about, where you map out each member's progress, what speeches they're working on or what manuals they're working in, how many more speeches they have to go to achieve their next award, be it a CC, an A, ACB, ACS or ACG. Help your members stick to those goals. You are there to help them work through the program so that they build their confidence. That's what we're here for. I've visited a number of clubs and it's just so refreshing when I talk to members and they tell me how appreciative they are of their Vice Presidents of Education who put the fire under them and get them working on their goals. Guys, thank you so much for what you've all been doing. Work on those charts, reach out to your members and encourage them to keep working on their goals. I will tell you, having been there before, as we get into the holidays, the tendency is for people to relax. It's cold, people don't want to go out, it gets dark earlier than it's been getting before. Keep your meetings exciting. Plan those quality meetings. Bring snacks, bring treats, bring food. Plan meetings that are different so that people want to come to your meetings. Remember what we talked about using the roster, planning your meetings weeks ahead. Do those things. I've heard from a number of you who have implemented the things we talked about at our first TLI and it's working for them. At the next TLI, I will tell you about the Full Circle Awards and how club vice presidents of education are using this to help their clubs succeed. At the next TLI, January 15th and 29th, at the next TLI, I plan at our session to host a club meeting. We'll go through planning a meeting, executing the meeting, and the post-meeting process. Let's go through that so that people get a grasp of what it takes to serve as a vice president of education for the next 6 months. We need more competent communicator awards at the district. Right now, the district is ahead of its goals in the AC Advanced Communicator Awards and the CL Awards. We need more, but we need our members completing their competent communicator awards. Your area governor reports have shown that a number of people have promised to achieve those awards. I am 4 speeches away from my CC, so I know that I will turn mine in. But I am asking you to help us achieve this. Get your members working on their educational goals. Let's do this together and let's cross that finish line strong, achieving President's Distinguished Status as clubs, areas, divisions, and the district. I look forward to seeing you all at the next TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute, on the 15th and the 29th of January. This is our first video communication. I am going to ask for your feedback. Hey, try this, evaluate my speech, tell me what you think, count my R's, count my ums, tell me how I can improve this, and let's use this to work, let's use this to do a lot more together. I look forward to meeting a lot of you as I visit your clubs and as we plan for the next TLI. Oh, by the way, I am sure most of you know by now that we have secured the location for Spring Conference of 2011, and it's at Callaway Gardens. Exciting! It's at Callaway Gardens. We're excited. Registration should be up by the end of this week or next week, and we want people to start registering, to start getting their rooms reserved. Plan a vacation with your spouse and your family. Trust me, you'll have fun. There's so much happening, and as we go on, I'll send out another video message before Christmas. But this is our first. I just had to get it out, and I look forward to working with you guys and seeing a lot of you at TLI. All the best. Take care.